What's up? What's up? What's up, Virgo? This is Queen Abelle coming to do your March and April reading for you guys. Okay, this time I'm gonna put both months together as well because I'm starting new business ventures and I want to be consistent with this, but I want to give other things time as well. So I'm gonna put March and April together. So if you're new to the channel, please welcome, go and subscribe, hit that notification bell. Welcome to the family. And before I start the reading, I just want to say I love you guys, so I won't have to wait until the end. You'll know right off the top that I love, 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 love you guys. All right. So we're gonna do it like we did it the previous months. We're gonna jump into a intuitive forecast first, and then we'll do I'm sorry, my mind went blank. We'll do your love confetti, and then we'll do your regular confetti. Then we'll jump into your charms, which I will put the charms. Oh wow, that was interesting. The smoke was coming off the side. The charms, and then we'll do your astrology dice. Then pick a card, pile 1, pile 2, and or pile 3, any pile that you're drawn to for your tarot and advice. All right, we have it set up a little different for you guys here. I wanted to do it a little different. It's all about different things coming in, manifesting things in different ways, and I just felt the need to just do it just completely get different. Okay, the whole setup on my table was way different, but I just wanted everything to be geared towards the wheel so you can see everything that's going on. So right now, pick a card. If you need more time, pause the video. I will put the cards back when it's time to actually do the cards. I'll actually remove the wheel and put the cards on the table, and because I still be having the charms kind of present. But I would like remove the wheel and put the cards on the table. But for right now, if you need more time to focus on the cards, pause the video and we'll jump into your intuitive forecast. Okay, jumping into your intuitive forecast before I jump into your astrology intuitive forecast, okay? When I did the pre-shuffle for you guys, I did notice that some of you are working on your communication. You're possibly dealing with communication issues. Balancing things out with your subconscious on how you should communicate in the future. You guys are also trying to manifest things, manifest a lot of things. I do see a lot of starting business, trying to manifest new business ventures, things that's business related, things that's bringing in income into your house, as well as you guys, your your uh word come out values are changing. What the heck? I do feel like just even with that, you guys need to work on your throat chakra, on how you communicate with things. You may be put in situations where you're probably at a loss for words, or there is a lot of things just going on, a lot of energy where you have to be very sharp with your mind, very sharp with your words, whatever situation you're going through, Virgo. Okay, I do sense a lot of things that you're passionate about, pursuing things that you're passionate about. You guys may be dealing with situations with children, as well as working on how you perceive yourself in the world, how you're putting yourself out there. A lot of you may be looking to do makeovers, make over the way you speak, make over the way you think. There's a lot of things with just making yourself new, making over. All right. I do see a lot of passionate new beginnings, manifesting passionate new beginnings. I do see that some of you may be having some issues when it comes to the startup. If you're trying to start up a business, you probably be running into some issues starting up that business, but you just need to give yourself a little bit time and definitely continue to pursue your passions. Okay. Don't know how that happened, but just continue to pursue your passions. Okay, I do see that you guys are definitely getting closer to your life purpose, the things that you're supposed to do in life, manifesting this new career, these new beginnings. Your values and things is starting to change. The way you feel about people is starting to change. The way you feel about yourself is starting to change as well. All right, so let's jump into your intuitive astro forecast. Okay, on March 1st, I do see there's a lot of energy around the home. trying to get things together in a home, trying to make sure that even your mental stability is directed towards your home. Like you may be going through some things that you may feel pulled in different directions, or you may feel trapped in a particular situation. Okay, I do sense that you guys are possibly dealing with things that's at work. Okay, it could be something that's just at work, or it could be something where you are dealing with communications issues with someone, possibly over a legal matter or a family matter. It could definitely be over legal matter. Maybe how you feel about a particular situation by March 1st, something will be coming out where you are, there's some expression. There is something that is being expressed. There's something that needs to be balanced out, okay? By the 1st of March. I definitely get an energy of you guys worrying about your health as well as your mental health. Like there's some strong energy on you just being very cautious of letting things affect your mental health, even protective in a sense. I do get a strong protective energy, and also an energy of just wanting something to end. Okay, if there is something that is going on in your life that you possibly just want to end. It's possibly with children, it's possibly with a legal situation, and it's also possibly with a friend. Okay, there is, because of Mercury being retrograde, there is possibly a situation that may have been a very deceptive situation that is possibly you just want it to end. Someone in your energy just want it to end. There is just something where it's like things keep on being revisited. Situations, emotions just keep on being revisited, and I do get a sense of someone just being tired of this energy, just wanting to be done with it, just want it to go by the 1st of March. By March 6th, I do see that there's something that is possibly coming to an end. Like there's something that's wrapping up, there's something that's coming to an end. There's also an energy of just wanting to be very hopeful that things can move forward without all the chaos. Like whatever you're dealing with, there's a chaotic aspect of it. This could be your emotions. This could very well be you reflecting on something that is possibly in the past, something that's possibly has affected your emotions in a sense, but definitely there is an energy of just wanting to be hopeful and optimistic about the future, about what you're passionate about there being new prosperous beginnings despite of the chaotic situation, because there, whatever it is, there's something that was focused around rules and regulations. Okay, there's definitely an energy of just rules and regulations being involved, a lot of rules in the situation, a very unpredictable situation. There is possibly a mother that's very unpredictable in their actions. Okay, I do see a strong energy of business ventures being put forward, things that possibly of the mental health field. There also could be something where there was some deception involved there, or reflection on the deception, and possibly a situation with children. Or it could be also possibly someone being deceptive when it came to their intentions, when it comes to someone's business ventures or creative ideas, or someone putting a creative idea forth and someone kind of like stole a little bit of their idea. So just be mindful of that type of energy. But I definitely sense that there is something that's coming to an end, coming to a close, whether it's a mentality, something that you're passionate about, something that you were trying to be included in, or something like that. There's definitely an energy of something just ending, coming to a close, and you stepping forth and putting your business ventures and the things that you want forth, to basically, the things that you want, you're putting it first. Okay, you're putting yourself first. You're putting your values first. You're putting your home first. Your home, I mean like yourself, like, because it's one thing to put your home and put your children, or put, with the things that you care about, but I'm seeing a definitely of an energy of putting self first. This energy will be going into the 7th of March. I do get an energy of possibly trying to work out, trying to change how you're being perceived in the world, Virgo. You have a lot of hope in what's going on. You have a lot of you're encouraging things kind of to come to an end, because I feel like there is some things that you feel that needs to end, like this must end. It has to end. Like, I'm tired of it. Like, I don't care what it produced. I don't care what money it brought in. Like, I want it to end now. Like, I want it to end now. Like, so if you're on board, I'm on board. Let's end it now. It could be something in regards to some type of communication issue. It also could be something that's involving some type of corporate setting, or something that has a lot of rules, a lot of regulations, a lot of back end communication. Could deal with the organization or something like that. It also could deal with your home as well, something that affects your home, something that has a trickster type of energy. There's something that's being reflected on. It could be something that you're reflecting on within, about something that happened to you with some trickster energy, something you have done, or something that's being done to others, okay? Because this energy, this is in the planetary alignment, okay? But definitely there is something that is you have a lot of hope with by the 7th of March. By the 9th of March, there's definitely a lot of earth in the chart on the 9th of March, okay? There's a lot of earth and water in the chart. I do get a sense of there is a lot of analytical minds. There's a lot of focus on money, focus on material possessions, focus on things of this material realm. This could be, status, career. There's a lot of Capricorn energy in the charts. There could be something that had a lot of deception around it, something that involves the home, something that involves your values, something that involves like the core of your being. Is possibly even being tested right now, okay? There could be something that's possibly with children, okay? We have something that's possibly with children, or your creative ventures and passions. There could be some energy around organizations and children, or this could be a situation with just trying to go towards a better new beginning when it comes to your creative endeavors, when it comes to what you're passionate about, what you're creative about, what you're putting out there. There's a lot of energy around just still kind of pushing for something to end. For others of you, I think this definitely has a strong some career nudging here. We have some organizations and different just energy around your career starting, and bringing in more money and bringing in more, just trying not to be kind of swayed by things of the past, kind of swayed by things that no longer serve you, attitudes that no longer serve you, ways of doing things that didn't fit your image in your career, and just old aspects of yourself. Be mindful of those things while moving forward. But other than that, just really, there's a lot of play on emotions here as well. So if you are in a situation that tests your emotions, especially with children, by the 9th, you might want to be very mindful of your emotions being tested when it comes to children. Beware of deceptive situations as well. Yeah, there's definitely some energy of something just being kind of pushed to be ended here. Okay, so by the 10th of March, there's definitely an energy of just there's some type of judgment that is happening here. There's definitely some type of, for some of you, you may be dealing with the legal sex situation because the moon is in Libra, or just trying to balance out your relationships, okay? This could also be an energy of balancing out your relationships. Communication about organizations, communications about friends, communication about friendships, okay? We do have an energy around details coming to the surface, details that could be very deceptive details. This could also be involving Virgo people as well, other Virgo people or Taurus people. Okay, so we also have an energy of just something being pushed to be ended. Okay, there's something that just needs to come to an end that's being pushed to be end, but there is like some energy around a push and pull type of energy. Like, some people want it to end and some people want it to continue for whatever reason. And it could be money motivated as well, because we do have a lot of earth in the chart here. It also could be a play on emotions and stuff as well, but there is definitely just like something that is being urged to just end. Like, like there is some energy where it's just like, why don't this end already? I do see on the 15th of March, there is some positive development spiritually when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your emotions about children, when it comes to a legal situation, when it came to something that's very unpredictable, possibly about communication or your subconscious or alchemy or things that is very based in details and health and things like that. There is something that is definitely being sparked, that could be very positive. It could be just positive communications with friends. It could be also positive communication about a legal situation. It could also be something that is very, that could have had some it could have had some negativity around it. It could have had some deception around it. It could have been around children, some deceptive situation. It could be around your career. It could be around your passions, what you're passionate about, your life purpose, something that is triggering your life purpose. Okay, but definitely, I do just see an energy of better communications, better communicating, possibly with, there could be something going on with a Leo person, but just like, better communication going on. There is a lot of energy just around like starting businesses, starting organizations, starting new creative endeavors, starting your career, starting nonprofits, just starting things and balancing things and trying to balance out the home. Okay, it's trying to balance out your values and things of that nature. By March 24th, there is some energy around just something needing to end, something coming to an end, something in your home, possibly something that deals with your home, something that deals with other people's money. There is something that's urged to come to an end. Maybe there's an income that's coming out of your house. Maybe this is something that needed to end, okay? Possibly with children, okay? This could be something that you're reflecting on. You're reflecting on your actions with. You're reflecting on how did it make you as a person. It could be something that you have done for someone else, or something that included someone else's money that made you reflect, and it made you reflect on what you want to do in the future. Okay, it gave you enlightenment on how you will bring stability into your home. Okay, so every situation is not a loss. Okay, you guys are definitely having some type of um, transformative period, some type of rebirth that's happening here. Something that is going to give you some insight on what you want to do in your future, something that's giving you insight into what you want to do in your business ventures and what you want to bring to your family, what you want to bring to the table, what you want to bring. Some of you are starting new businesses when it comes to your career. Like, if you've been working a 9 to 5 job, you want to start something full time as a career, because it's very going to be very profitable for you. March 1st, I do see a lot of energy around just being your career. Some of you are getting into the field of the mental health field, psychiatry, and trying to balance out those type of energies. Okay, some of you are really getting into nurturing others, nurturing, being in service into nurturing others, creating businesses that nurture others. I even feel that some of you will be working with children, nurturing children, being a service to children or something like that. There's definitely some energy around just revamping your home, revamping your children for some of you. There could be some, conflicting energy there, possibly with other people, especially when it involves other people money. But I do see some revamping how you communicate, revamping what you feel. There is definitely some supportive energy on the 1st of April. April Fools. By the 7th of April, there's definitely there could be some conflicts when it comes to trying to balance out your mental, your business, your children for some of you, or situations that involves like your creative endeavors, the things that you're creative about, you're passionate, the things that you're very passionate about. There could be some conflicting energy here, especially if it's something that you're doing that's spiritual. Maybe it conflicts with your beliefs that you used to believe, or something that involves your family, or something that involved your family, or it just conflicts completely with where your career was going at one point. But definitely there's some energy that needs to be balanced out. It could be something that's with a Leo person. This also could be something that is involving your work situation as well, just something that is something that's conflicting, that's also going to bring, it's something that's conflicting that possibly even needs to end so your blessings can come in. But there's a lot of energy of between March and April of purging out what no longer serves you, purging out where your life is no longer going, because things are starting to change, your mentality is starting to change, and inviting new things in, because I do see that you guys are really focused on your money, focused on your financial well-being, and actually bringing in businesses, actually starting things that's new. By the 10th of April, please try not to get wrapped up into um, arguments with exes, things about the past, things about just situations of the past, um, situations that's involving long-term relationships, contracts, things like that. Try not to get into too many arguments, or allow it to affect your home, because there's some energy with it definitely affecting your home as well as your emotional state, and that is throwing you off track when it comes to what you're doing with your career, or what you're doing for your career, or like where you wanted your life to go. It's there to throw you off track, but it's up to you to recognize it, recognize the energy, and what you're going to do with it. Are you going to give into it? Are you going to communicate like you used to communicate? Because it's actually something that's you're being tested with when it comes to your career. Okay, so by April 18th, there is some transformative energy here. Transforming, perception changing, things ending, okay? Things ending when it comes to friendships, when it comes to your your belief system, the things that you used to know. You're learning way more, and it's actually you're challenging your own mind. Things that you used to communicate, you're changing your perspective on how you should communicate. The way you used to feel, you're transforming the way you feel. Okay, we do have some strong energy around the way you love yourself. That perception of how you used to love yourself is changing, and even when if it's changed already, it's continuing, like it's like a recycling energy, like changing, like you're changing right before your own eyes. You're getting enlightenment on ways that you should think. By the 18th, you're probably even getting enlightenment about deceptions that was there, the way you used to feel about yourself, the way your intuition is heightened. Your perception is changing in ways that you never thought that your perception could change. Okay, so by April 27th, I do get some energy around just working on your craft, working on your what you're putting out there, as well as being mindful of the irritations that can come along with that. You could be working on things and working on yourself, but there could be minor irritations there. You have to have faith. You have to keep steady when it comes to your manifestations, and just know that you're not going to have everyone, sorry about that, you're not going to have everyone on your side. Everyone is not going to agree with what you're agreeing with. Everyone is not going to see your perception. No, everyone is not going to be on the page that you're on. You have to be okay with that, or you're going to face a lot of irritations when it comes to that. Just be mindful of that type of energy. Okay, so let's jump into, I know this was kind of long. Maybe I should do it separate, but I don't want too many videos. But let's jump into your love confetti. Okay, so not too many love confetti will come out of the jar. So I just pulled the 4 that did came out. I do sense, okay, this love confetti is not for everybody, okay? So please take what resonates for you, leave the rest, and there's plenty of other divination tools here for your situation. All right, so I do feel like someone, possibly if you're dating, possibly even Aquarius, that your partner thinks that you are too friendly on social media, okay, Virgo? This also could be an energy of you branching out in the month of March and April, branching out, doing more groundwork when it comes to your business on social media, and your partner is being intimidated by you being too friendly, trying to, put your business out there or put yourself out there. There is a need for you to create boundaries, okay? Create boundaries for yourself so you won't cross the line, and also create boundaries with your partner, okay? Okay, so we have some energy here of you have many options, but your eyes is on the wrong person. Okay, you possibly could be with a Gemini or a Cancer person. This also could be someone that is someone that's in your home, or you met through your friends or family, or they're somewhat connected to your friends and your family, and you are very, very, you're attracting a lot. You're attracting a lot of people right now. You're kind of magnetic, possibly because of your intuition or the way you're communicating, and you are attracted to this person. This also could be a lover. The person you're attracted to could be a lover that kind of like, you guys are on two different pages, or they're the shadow side of you. They bring out the shadow side of you. This could also be a lover like that, okay? Also, there's a need for someone, you need to be with a more mature partner, okay? This could be possibly related to a business venture that you're trying to pursue, and your partner is not mature enough to take the fact that you're getting so much attention, or the fact that you have to put yourself out there, or they're just not mature enough to deal with the way you're communicating now, or this new you. So be mindful of that. Also, this is for someone, you are not faithful to your partner, okay? This is something that you possibly need to change about your image and what you're putting out there, because it's going to conflict with whatever you're manifesting. So you just be honest with yourself first and foremost. It has nothing to do with the other person. Just be honest with yourself with what you want, and then move forward from there. All right, so let's jump into your charms. All right, so let's get some charms for you guys. Oh, you guys really can see them now. All right. All right, so definitely I do see just right off the top that you guys going to be in you're going to be in front of some type of camera, or you want to be, or you might want to do more videos or something. So that's probably what the perfecting of your image is. For some of you, you may be even doing spiritual work. So possibly something where you're creating a YouTube channel or something like that for some type of spiritual work. We do have an Ankh here. Okay. This also could be just people teaching, not so spiritual, but trying to get people to about the wellness and get people in tune with who they are. And there's some energy around that as well. Also, there is some energy around you guys excommunicating yourself with a certain group, a group that possibly is not has your best interest right now, or maybe you're just outgrowing the group. This could be bikers, gangs, groups of people that gang up on people. Usually this charm has a negative connotation, like where there is, like groups that don't have, like, that the best intention of other. They'll rob, steal, do whatever they need to do. So it's something with that group, and you kind of excommunicating yourself or wanting to get out of that energy. Okay. There is some energy where either someone didn't, like, you could be dealing with a Aries person or Mars energy, but this also could be like, you didn't play your cards right, or you don't want to play your cards the way that someone else wants you to play your cards. Okay, I do feel like whatever it is giving you anxiety. This also could be something that's related to a chaotic type of situation. Okay, I do get some energy around you guys. Your value is changing from when you were a child. This also could be your values is changing on what you want to treat, what you want to relate to your children in a particular situation. Maybe this could be you want to be more nurturing to your children, or you want to be more nurturing to the inner child within yourself. And it's making you change your values because you have to address things that's from your childhood. And this is whether you're a man or a woman. This could just be your inner. If this is the actual child, this could be a Taurus child, or this could be just a child who, like, you're trying to embrace your nurturing side from when you were a child, your feminine side a little, from when you were a child, or something like that. Okay. We also have some energy of cleaning house, possibly with your family, trying to get out situations, energy that no longer serve you, that you don't want to be, you want no parts of it anymore. Okay. There's some energy of you just being done with a particular situation. You don't want any parts of it. And you're trying to, this also could be just cleaning house so you can start your new ventures, because we do have a lot of passion here as well. I feel like you guys are trying to work on how you communicate. Okay, you have friends talking about you, wishing you ill. Okay, that's some very strong. It could be people from your childhood. This could be also people from your old neighborhood. This could be siblings. Siblings wishing you ill. This also could be, I'm getting a strong sibling vibe for someone, but siblings wishing you ill. Maybe you've been confiding in your siblings, or confiding in friends or people from your old neighborhood, or Gemini people, and they're wishing you ill. Okay, I do get a strong energy of twin flame energy, okay, in your home. You're on the right track, okay? This also could be just someone that you're going to meet possibly through your family, or in the new family you're creating, okay? For some of you, I do feel like you are on the right track on trying to bring new energy into your life, bring in new people that feels like family, a new situation that feels like family, an organization that feels like family. I do feel that energy as well. I do sense that for some of you, you may have been trapped in your head about something that you were tired about. Okay, this could be something where, maybe you're tired at work. This could be something where you're tired. You've been working so hard for something, and now you're just like fed up. You're feeling trapped about the situation. there's a need for you to let go. This could also be in you neglecting your home because, or you could have a home-based business and you're just tired of it. But this could also be you neglecting your home for work. This could also be something that you need to let go. The bat signifies something that you need to let go. Bat usually be in a dark. So just be mindful of that, the energy of something being in the dark. And, typically what's in the dark comes to the light. This could be something that's involving children, a situation that's involving children. Or this could be a situation that's involving a love that was innocent, possibly from your childhood. Either way, you're committing to your passions. You're committing to yourself. I do sense some energy. For someone, you may be getting engaged to a Leo person, but I do feel like you're committing to your children. You're committing to yourself. You're committing to what you're passionate about. There's a strong commitment energy. There's a need for you to stop eating fast food. For some of you, you are really desiring to travel more, go on vacation. Whatever the situation is, there is someone that, was possibly left out in the cold in the situation. You possibly was left out cold in a situation, possibly at work or something like that. This also could be a situation in regards to some, like a nana, someone's mom, where someone, you may be crying over someone being sick, a situation about someone being sick. There's just a strong energy of just feeling trapped in a situation, just feeling trapped in your head about a particular situation. Okay, we have a well-behaved woman rarely makes history. Okay, we also have that in reverse. Okay, so maybe you're trapped in your head about something because you want to pursue forward in something, but you are not pursuing forward in it. This also could be someone that wants to move forward in a business venture, a service to others, and either you're going to leave someone out in the cold by doing so, or this could be an energy of an energy of you being trapped in your head about something, about wanting to be in service to others, but you possibly don't want to take that leap of faith. Possibly because you're dealing with a situation with a mother or something like that that's in the back of your mind. And you need to be, if you're going to pursue your passions, you need to be brave, because that's the only way you're going to want to make history. For some of you, you're just like, I want to move, I want to get away. I just want to get away from all this crap. Okay, I do get a strong energy of spying. Okay, this also could be spying by a long-term partner. I do get a long-term ex, someone that was an ex, some spying with the ex on a particular situation. I do get a strong stalker vibe, someone stalking. Someone Ubering to stalk you. I don't know who that's for. Ubering to stalk. I also get a vibe of someone trying to get away with something. Someone trying to be sneaky in a particular situation. This could be a legal matter. Someone trying to be sneaky. There is a need for you to stop. If this is you, there is a need for you to stop, or someone, whoever is doing this, will be stopped mid tracks. If you're trying to be sneaky about something, stop. Okay, like, you're only going to make the situation worse. And if you are if you're not, then whatever this energy that is trying to be sneaky and get away with something, it's going to be stopped. There's a need for you to drink more water, okay? Definitely drink more water. It'll help you balance it out. It'll help, rebalance yourself. You guys are trying to get away from bullshit. We have bullshit be gone here. We have things wanting to end, possibly with this gang situation or something that involves someone else's money. We do have a leather jacket here. And we need the need for change, okay? This is not change. This is you needing to change a situation. Because what's happening is I do get a strong karma vibe here too, whether it's good karma or bad karma. I do see that something needs to change. This bullshit needs to go away, because what's going to happen is it's going to affect your uterus or your reproductive system. So for females, you may, if you don't want to disturb, if you're trying to have a baby, or you don't need anything stopping you or making your uterus sick because you are engaging in things that you're not supposed to be engaging in. If you've been on your feet a lot, doing a lot of things that's involving other people's money and stuff that involves a lot of travel, I feel like something is going to come to an end. Okay, I just noticed this. For some of you, I feel like you will eventually get in the energy of possibly you're going to move up at work, or you're going to complete something that you've been wanting to complete, or going towards something that you wanted to go toward, and it's going to be some type of celebration for you. Okay, there is something that is possibly a situation that involves a lot of rules and legalities. Is keeping you drained. Matter of fact, it's a situation that don't care about you, and it don't care about you being tired. It don't care about anything, and I think that's what you're getting tired of. But it's kind of one of those things where if you engaged in it, then it's kind of like you created the problem. Okay, also we have a situation here that possibly is a very, very toxic situation, something that is not typically mentioned or talked about or something like that. It's a very humbling situation for you. This is a humbling situation for you. And it's actually affecting your heart chakra. It's affecting your intuition. Like if you've been really intuitive, the situation is kind of like affecting your intuition. Like you are missing the ball with certain things. You're getting caught up in certain things. Like there's a lot of conflict around certain things. This is like the equivalent to the Five of Swords. There's a lot of conflict and people doing little slide things. And even if you were involved, there is like some back-ended kind of like contracts to it. It's like contracts to contracts, back-ended to back-ended. Like you thought you were included and you're not totally included. It's just like a whole bunch of, crap. We do have someone that, some very materialistic. We do have some strange things. This is possibly an experiment that you're dealing with, okay? This could be something that is an experiment, something that deals with an organization that is experimenting on people and using monetary gain. This is for somebody, okay? This organization that is using or this could be just like a group of people that is kind of like, flaunting money in front of, like, flaunting money and possessions into people and people face, like, and giving them a little bit of power and kind of like dangling it a little bit, and the person is not realizing how trapped they are in the situation. Okay, so there's something that's definitely your emotions is being affected in this situation, whatever it is. You need to make sure that you are emotionally grounded in the situation, because this is a humbling situation. It may be affecting your intestines. It may be affecting your eating, how you eat, what you can actually hold down. If you have some type of intestinal issues or stomach issues, how you're acting is affecting your digestive system. So if you've been acting a certain way, especially when it comes to like a legal matter, if you've been acting a certain way, then I really feel like it's going to show in your body. Also, we do have some a burger here as well. So is a need to like really watch what you're engaging in. There's a lot of neurological activity here too. A lot of affecting the way you feel, the way you think, the way you act. And definitely it's like a cycle of things. Like, you have to be mindful of what you're putting out there, because it's going to affect your health. Because we do, like, how the way you feel is going to affect your uterus. Like, you try to, you're feeling or forcing yourself to feel a certain way, or doing something that's outside of your moral code, and then it's going to affect your uterus or affect your reproductive system, or just, put you at risk of something, or, be mindful of that type of energy. All right, so let's jump into your regular confetti. All right, so jumping into your love confetti. I do feel like for some of you who have, and it's funny it came up earlier, but for some of you, if you have been engaging with siblings that's not so ethical, or siblings that have not been on the up and up, like most of your, relationship, there's a need for you to be cautious of these relationships, because you're possibly going to be betrayed by a sibling, okay? Or siblings. So be mindful of that. Or you have in the past been betrayed by siblings. So that energy is going to come back up in March and April, okay? Okay, in March and April, you'll be disconnecting from old habits. This is most likely things that's shadow side of yourself, bad things that you used to do, bad ways that you used to communicate, bad ways that you used to feel about yourself. You're going to be disconnecting from these habits. This also could be the way you engage with old lovers, okay? We do have a need for you to breathe, okay? Breathe before speaking, breathe before engaging. This also will affect your help enhance your intuition, okay? For some of you, you will be coming into union with twin flame, or meeting meeting your other half, okay? For some of you, if you've been wanting a phase to end in your family or your home, this phase will be ending in the month of March. Well, in March or April. I'm getting a strong March though. For some of you April, but for some of you March. Okay. There's a need for you to forgive yourself. Okay. Especially if there's something that you did that was morally wrong. There's a need for you to forgive yourself and start cleaning house. Okay. There's a need for you to stop wasting your own time. If you've been wasting your time in building a business, or trying to, like, you're thinking about building a business and you're not doing, or you're not putting the groundwork, or you're doing stuff for people who don't deserve it, doing stuff for siblings who don't deserve it, that's a form of you wasting your own time. So be mindful of that moving forward, because I do feel like for some of you, you're jumping into your creative endeavors, and it's going to basically be very profitable. Okay, for some of you, if you've been waiting for a change to happen, especially with a particular situation, a chaotic situation, June. And for others of you, if you've been trying to change things about your image, June is going to be the month that you'll start seeing everything come together when it comes to your image, your love life, your passions and things like that. There's a need for, there's things that's coming together. For some of you, you may need to forgive yourself if you cheated on a partner as well. Sorry about that. Okay, so for some of you, you need to look to your spirit animals, especially when it comes to things that you're trying to get intuitively. Okay, when it comes to your higher self, your higher subconscious, you need to look to your spirit animals. When you start seeing animals, just look up the spiritual meaning of those animals, and you'll get what that animal is trying to tell you. Okay. You need to spend more time alone, you guys, to connect to your higher self. If you have a problem being alone, then most likely you're not going to sin sin as you desire to get more connected to your higher self. And I do feel like for some of you, it may be affecting your health problem, issues as well. There's a need for you to engage in prayer. Pray about a situation. Pray that a situation that gets balanced, a situation that needs to end. This also could be a situation where you're being spied on, or something that you're just wanting to stop, a legal matter that you want to stop, a situation that you're getting paid for, something like that, something that needs to stop, but I do sense for some of you it's an ex stalking you, or this could be a legal matter, this could be just a relationship that you want to end. There's prayer needed in this particular situation. Okay, for some of you, you're dealing with a situation where you witness death at an early age, and it affects the way you perceive the world and how you are perceived by the world based off of your mentality. Be mindful of that and try to work through your traumas so you can actually gain more clarity as to why you do certain things and why you perceive certain things certain ways and why you perceive the world in a certain way. And it's most likely from your childhood traumas or your traumas that you witnessed when you were younger. Okay, for someone, there is a partner that wants to propose to you. This could be someone that's very materialistic. This could be a Pisces, Aquarius, or Leo person. This also could be someone that you have children with as well. This person wants to propose to you, but there is some type of legal situation, something that's very strange going on. It's something that's kind of like stopping everything, that is kind of making things stagnant. There's a need for you to just sort through these situations and make an informative decision on what you want to do to move forward and the things that you want to end, so you can manifest the things that you want. But I do feel like there's a Pisces, Aquarius, or a Leo person, or someone that you have children with, or you guys have a friend group dynamic. This also could be someone that you're very connected to spiritually, but this person wants to propose to you. Okay, let's jump into your astrology dice. All right. So with the astrology dice, okay, I do feel like there's some energy around trying to bring balance to the home, trying to bring balance to the way you perceive yourself in the world, as well as the way you communicate. Okay, there is some situation that you want to end, possibly a legal matter, possibly something that is involving children, the home, or a chaotic situation. There's something that you just want to end. It's possibly even involving a Leo person or children, or just some type of creative endeavor. Okay. Also, there's something that you're learning a lot about. You're learning a lot about a relationship, about money situations, agreements with money. This also could be back-end agreements with money as well. What you'll get yourself into, what you shouldn't have got yourself to, like ways of making money that you didn't know that will, it's just, you're learning the ins and outs, the legalities of things, okay? But I definitely feel like for some of you, you're learning a lot about the legal process, the legal situation, and also how to communicate in these particular situations, okay? I do see that some of you really wants to get away from something that's a very, I do get a trickster energy, something that's a very tricky situation, something that's it's a very tricky type of, you just want to get away from it. It's something that's too much. Something that you could have been down for is now too much for you. Okay, so let's jump into your pick a card. All right, so we're gonna jump into your pick a card. Pick any card that you're drawn to, pile 1, pile 2, and or pile 3. For your advice, I'm using Oracle cards as well as my little advice cards. I kind of pulled the tarot for the last, basically, couple of months. I haven't did the tarot in these readings. But let's pick a card and then we'll jump into group 1. You guys got the Dalmatian Jasper here. All right. Basically, you guys are very highly ancient people, ancient beings. You're very wise. You're highly intuitive. You're very connected to cultures. You're very connected to cultural upbringing and things like that, and learning about different cultures. So you might be kind of drawn to your spiritual side in the month of March and April, but I really feel like it's an extension of what you've already been drawn to. Okay. All right. So you guys got, I surrender to a power greater than me. Okay. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. You're transforming. You're transforming. Inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take the appropriate action without delay. And you see how she's kind of spaced out a little bit. I really feel like you guys are thinking about a situation too much and not taking enough action. And the action that you do want to take, you're overthinking it. And I think that whatever situation you're acting like it's not acting, it's like how you feel. You're feeling like you can't just get out of a situation that easy. I think that it's easier than what you think. It's your mentality that's making it a little bit harder. Okay, you guys got, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. And calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you two together. There's a need for you to connect to your higher self. There's a need for you to, I don't know if you noticed, like, these are his wings. This is not like a couple. Like, this is like an angel. And she's kind of connected. She's connecting with herself. So I think that you need to kind of connect with your inner wisdom, connect to yourself, pray, and surrender to the outcome and stop overthinking a particular situation. I think there's some strong overthinking a situation. You guys have belonging. House of the night. Okay, we have a 41 here. This could be a situation that's involving children. This could be a situation that's involving lower institutions, courts, churches, values, things like that. Businesses. We have strength. Okay, so I do get a strong Leo vibe here too as well. This could be involving Leo people. We have strength. We have 8 at the top. This is possibly something that you want to end. This could be also something that's involving a lover with children, or something like that. But definitely we have an owl in the tree as well. Okay, so we have an owl here and an owl here. The same owl, to be exact. That owl, and I don't know if you see it, but right in that tree there. there's something that possibly that you just want to end, and you're connecting to your higher self, you're connecting to your higher wisdom, you're possibly even there's a lot of nudging or a lot of things that you're learning. There's like a strong Leo vibe here. Maybe there's a Leo present. This could also be just Leo energy. This could be also be the Leo full moon that just passed, that's giving you energy of things that need to end so your manifestations can come in. Okay, we have completion in the month of March and April for you, group 1. You have in your inside world, you completed a cycle and new beginnings. Okay, you're ascending to a higher understanding. You completing a project, you're ending with a new beginning and a new life change perception. Okay, you're changing your perception on life. Okay, a negative aspect is holding on to what needs to end. Okay, I do get that there's something that needs to end. There is something that needs to end. There's something that you're kind of stuck in your head about that you kind of don't need to be stuck in your head about. You're getting intuitive confirmations, okay? We have 999. 999 is a cycle that needs to end. That's something that's telling you intuitively that it needs to end. Before 10, when you hit 10, that's when a divine steps in and end it for you. Okay, so do you want to end it or you want the divine to end it? Because the divine can end it for you as well. Okay, we have in Libra. Okay, so you have spiritually, relationships, mentally, the beauty of, and physically, do it with your partner. And okay, there is possibly a situation that is giving you a higher understanding on what's important in your life, what's going to bring balance, what needs to end, and what is not serving your highest good. Okay, there's just a need for you to pray about it and kind of surrender. Know that this needs to end. We have belonging here, but one thing I did notice is these are shadows of the house and the lights is on and stuff like that, like it's nighttime and stuff. There's something that I'm getting a strong message, and this is not for everybody. When it comes to the belonging, I really feel like there is something that is going on that is secret or hidden, and there is what's in the dark is going to come to the light, as well as just because you feel like no one is looking don't mean that you are not going to face something spiritually, like just because you're not getting caught right now and it's not in the light because it's dark, but like you're not being caught, like it's kind of like you belong to something that's greater than what you're in. Okay, it's just that you need to have strength and you have to have prayer that you can end whatever the situation and you can balance it out as well. Okay, group 1, you have the wisdom and the knowledge to do so. Don't underestimate yourself. All right, group 1, please go and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my weekly readings. Okay, you guys, I love you, and I'll see you in the next reading. Group 2. Okay, so group 2, you guys got this stone. I forgot actually the name of the stone, but it is a wood. I forgot the name of the wood. You notice there's a wood at the bottom, but there it the stone. I remember the meaning, which is basically this is a stone that is supposed to help you speak better, public speaking. So if you had a problem publicly speaking, or about that, group 2, so basically work on the way you speak. You might want to get you some crystals that I think it's serpentine, I think. Google it. All right, you guys, so let's jump into your cards, group 2. Group 2, you just need to know that the universe has your back, okay? The universe has your back while you're pursuing your creative endeavors, while you're trying to speak up and either speak up with your creative endeavors, or you're doing public speaking or something with speaking up and strengthening that heart chakra. You also got oneness is my true nature. Okay, you guys are becoming one in the month of March and April. We have fairness. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally, okay? This also could be just simply you needing to let go of control issues, and this could be a legal situation. This could be a situation involving children or a lover or something like that. Just you being very protective over yourself in a sense as well, but definitely you need to let go. You need to become one with yourself. You need to know that the universe has your back in this situation. We have the high priestess of earth, okay? You guys are trying to build something. You guys are basically nurturers right now. You're trying to obtain, you have a lot going on in your mind about your material possessions, the things that you're trying to put out and things like that. Get some sage smoke over here, okay? We also have fragment, okay? So even though the situation is being handled in a fair and just manner, you may be dealing with a situation where you are a small piece of a puzzle. You are a fragment of a puzzle. It could be also something that's very chaotic, but you are playing your part in a particular situation, okay? You could be something that an aspect of what you're going through could be something that's not seen as well, because there's a ghost here, a fragment of something. Your actions are not seen, something along those lines. But I do feel like definitely whatever you're going through, you are a small piece to a bigger situation, and there's still a need for you to ground yourself and know that the universe has your back. You guys have trust in your outside world, trusting that everything has a place and a purpose, and trusting your intuition. A negative aspect is not trusting your intuition and trusting in men, okay? This will affect your manifestations. We have forgiving in your outside world. I understand that others feeling towards me is a self-projection of how they feel about themselves. I forgive them. A negative aspect is internalizing others' perception of me. And this could be something that you're dealing with in the month of March and April, learning to accept your consequences, even the karmic ones, okay? This could be energy, something that's a legal situation. This could also be the way you communicate. You want to change the way you communicate. Be careful what you're putting out there verbally. This also could be something that you are trying to balance out in your home, a legal situation, a lover, a long-term relationship, or something like that. Maybe something that you had control with, or you've been trying to control, and you just need to let it go. Let it go. Okay, we do have the South Node. We have spiritually remember, mentally reconsider, and physically now is not the time to. Now is not the time to kind of jump the gun and bite off your tail, okay? You need to remember where you came from. You need to remember what was done to you. You need to remember what you didn't like, because if you remember these things, then it can give you some more compassion, and also guide you in a different way as well. We do have the sixth house. That is your energy. Spiritually as a full-time job, mentally serving, and physically do it a little at a time. Whatever you're building, you need to build it a little at a time. Don't put all your fruit in one basket. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. there's a need for you to remember where you came from and reconsider the things that you're doing, because you are in a service to others. Okay, you are in a service, and you need to know that you're not going to get to where you need to go as far as you being one with yourself, with you being centered, with you trusting, if you are not healing your past, if you're not remembering where you came from, if you're not remembering your experiences, the things that you've been through. Because if you don't remember those things, you will inflict it upon others, which is not being a service to others. So just remember those type of aspects, because I do feel like you're being very nurturing, but there is the needing to let go of control issues. And then we have fairness. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. You just need to speak up, and you speak up about how you really feel. All right, group 2, let's jump in. Oh, please go and subscribe, you guys, if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next reading. Group 3. Let's jump into group 3. All right, group 3, you guys got the rose quartz, okay? Needing to heal that broken heart, trying to invite in love and compassion for oneself and others, okay, group 3? Let's see what cards you guys got. You guys got, I honor how I want to feel. Get that? I honor how I want to feel, okay? Not how you're feeling now, how you want to feel. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me towards the right-minded thinking and an energy of love. I do get an energy of, there was a lot of bloodshed, a lot of blood spilled, something where there was some type of sacrifice or throwing under the bus, or something where there's kind of like some blows, or even if it's not like physical blows, like some verbal blows, some just like knocking down, throwing under the bus, just like some bad blood type of situation. But it's kind of bringing you toward where you need to be, the energy of love, like where you need to be at. So you can honor the way that you feel, okay? Because you're not feeling that way. You're just needing to honor it. You guys got inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. You guys have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Interesting. You guys got trapped in reverse. Okay? So I really feel like you guys are really starting to get out of your head about a situation you're trapped in, and realizing you're not really trapped in the situation, you're making it that way. Which is getting me back to honor how I want to feel. It could be a very dark situation as well. It could be something involving friends, communications, the neighborhood, the thinkings of a neighborhood, thinkings of a sibling or your family, something that involves your home. It could involve a ex-partner, or a current partner, a long-term relationship, a contract that you got yourself into. It's something that you got yourself into that you are possibly trapped in your head about, feeling trapped in a situation. It's something that's possibly very dark, or brought out a dark side of yourself that you're no longer trapped in your head about. You're figuring it out. You guys have spirits in your inside world. You're figuring out your mediums. You have your clairvoyant, or any of the clairs, hidden spiritual gifts. You're getting into intuitive nudges through your dreams, paranormal activities, sights, visions, channeling. You're possibly seeing little things out the corner of your eye, or you see things passing and you're looking and there's nothing there. Okay, you guys possibly is communicating with past loved ones. Okay, the negative aspect is needing to protect your energy before your third eye becomes imbalanced. Okay, so we got 2222. You might be seeing 222 2 or 166, okay? You can't be conceited. I have messed up this card, but you can't be conceited. You have to stay humble. There's some ego going on in this situation, which is probably where the bad blood come in. There's some ego coming in the situation. You're an example to empower others. So you can't be conceited because you experience certain things. You can't go lead with ego either, okay? You guys got 939. Someone is irritated that they cannot have their way with you. This is possibly the situation where you're feeling trapped in, or where there was some bad blood or something. Like they can't have their way with you like they used to have their way with you, and it's irritating them. And this also could be vice versa as well, okay? We do have in the 12th house, seeking oneness with all there is, spiritually, mentally, philanthropy, and physically. Keep your involvement hidden, okay? There's something that you're going through where you're trying to keep your involvement hidden. It could possibly you being connected with spirits, or your spiritual side advancing, or just whatever you're doing, you're trying to keep your involvement hidden in the situation, but you're trying to seek oneness, okay? So this could be all subconsciously with this in Virgo and in the 12th house. This is like strong subconscious things that's going on in your mind. Okay, so we have spiritually what you want to be known, mentally what is believed about, and physically use the quickest way to. Okay, so I do feel like this is strong Mercury vibes as well. So maybe you will be affected by the upcoming Mercury retrograde. And I really feel like after Mercury retrograde, that's when things will start thriving too. I do feel like there is something that you are trying to keep hidden that's going on, and you're thinking about a lot. You have a lot on your mind right now. You're not letting things be known out in the world, but you're kind of going through it mentally. This could be something that you're trapped in your head about, but you're trying to get out of your head about. It could be, you're connecting with spirits and things like that. All right, group 3, if you guys have not subscribed already, please go and click that subscribe button. Click that notification bell. If anyone have not told you that they love you today, just know that I love you, and I'll see you guys in the next reading, Virgo. Bye.